It's incredible how we can find little things that we never thought of, and they actually work quite well. One that's really surprised me was mac and cheese powder, the Kraft mac and cheese, the one that comes inside of the box.
Yeah.
I used that to just season a steak, and at first I thought it was going to be a joke because my audience request is like, I was like, come on, you guys are trolling me. But I did it, and it actually turned out good. That video went extremely viral. Every other creator I know did it as well. Even Gordon Ramsay. Even Gordon Ramsay says, and everybody said the same thing. It's actually good.
All right, I got to try that.
I know.
Because that just blows me away that you could take the Kraft mac and cheese powder, put it on a steak, and you sous vide it? Did you sous vide it?
I did.
Really?
That one was sous vide, and after I did it, it was sous vide. So many other creators did it. They even put steaks on an air fryer with mac and cheese, and they say it turned out phenomenal. I didn't do that one, but...
Welcome to Malcom Reed's How to Barbecue Right, a podcast where we talk about barbecue, share recipes, and discuss all things delicious. And now, here's your host, Malcom and Rochelle Reed.
Hey, welcome back to the How to Barbecue Right podcast. Hey, Jill, we got a special guest today.
We do.
I'm excited.
Pretty big guest.
I have been, so y'all, we have Mr. Guga himself from Guga Foods, sous vide everything, and just Guga. He's got 3 daggum YouTube channels that are all massive.
He's got like 10 million subscribers total. Yeah.
Oh, it's crazy. He's been doing it. He's been doing it a while. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if it's been probably at least 10 years.
Yeah,
what do you think?
so.
Yeah. But anyway, we finally this. I'm talking about. He travels a lot. He's always busy. I don't know how much content he makes. I'm sure he'll tell us. But it's hard. You know, we finally lined up with him, so we got him to come on. So we're going to bring him on here in a little bit. But we wanted to talk about what we got going on first.
Yeah.
What do we got going on? We got a contest going on, or just won one.
Yeah, so we've been doing tons of giveaways with Green Mountain Grills. This week we were doing best barbecue fails, and there's been a lot of really funny ones, but we do have Mr. Guga coming in, so we are going to talk. It's probably going to be a segment on next week's episode.
That's one I don't want to miss.
Oh, yeah. We got to talk about fails.
Yeah. So this week we were giving away the Trek Prime 2.0 and then everything you need to get to grilling. So I want to shout out the winner. It's Chris and Angie Miller. It's one Facebook account for their barbecue fail. They were randomly selected on our little Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
I like that, the Wheel of Fortune.
So congratulations to you. And if you're listening to this on Friday, we have a brand new one starting. This is going to be the last one we do with Green Mountain Grills for right now. This is kind of for all the marbles, right? So this is going to be for the Green Mountain Grills Ledge Prime 2.0. This is their
big grill.
That's the big grill. That's the Green Mountain Grills big grill. If you're needing a pellet grill, this is a perfect opportunity. And all we're asking is to go to the pinned post at the top of facebook.com/H2Q community and post your best barbecue t-shirt idea. And we're thinking this doesn't have to be a graphic. It can be
this was text. Different, Tyler. So you can be, if you got an idea, it can be just words,
the text,
text.
Yeah.
So or I'll do like an example at the top of the post so that you guys kind of know what I'm looking for. But it's like real easy, but it could also, even just be a screenshot of a shirt that you've seen or really like, or
one you have. And
or an idea.
Or an idea.
Yeah, whatever. But you don't have to be a graphic artist. You can snap a pic of your favorite barbecue shirt or something, or
use
something
AI
that's funny.
If you have to. I know some people in the past they've been sending me messages like, am I allowed to post this? It has AI, but like whatever you need to get your idea to come to fruition, like we just want to see your barbecue t-shirt ideas.
So this is all about barbecue t-shirts. What would make a good barbecue t-shirt? That's all you got to do is make a post about it. And you might be selected to win this new Green Mountain Grills. Which one's it called?
The Ledge Prime 2.0.
Ledge Prime 2.0.
And then we'll throw in some care packages on our end. So you will literally have everything you need to get to cooking when it gets to your door.
All right. I'm excited. I'm excited to talk about all the fails next week too.
So this week you cooked a pickle smashburger.
So
I guess
surely everybody's seen that. Well, Sonic's nationwide, right? It's got to be. I know it's all over the South, but
yeah.
I'm sure it's nationwide. But anyway, Sonic's been doing the Sonic Smasher for a while.
And it's good. It's
a good smash burger for fast food. Well, I guess they partnered with this, what's Grillo's? Is it Grillo's Pickles?
I don't know if it's Grillio's or Grillo.
Grillo's. Anyway, we started seeing them in our supermarket. Like Kroger had them, and then I saw them at Aldi the other day. I bought the big thickles. They're called thickles. Grillo's Thickles. It's like a double thick cut pickle. It's really good too. But I guess Sonic did some kind of partnership with them, and they come out with this pickle. It's called what's it called? The Big Deal?
Yeah, the Big Dill Smasher.
The Big Dill
Double
Smasher. And I bought one. But, so it comes with like the fries seasoned with like a dill pickle seasoning. It's almost like a salt and vinegar, type thing on the fries. They're good.
They are good.
And then they have a dill pickle slush. And I didn't try that.
I didn't try that either.
I didn't go full combo. I couldn't talk Michael into trying it. But I just did the fries and the Big Dill Smasher. Excellent burger. I mean, so what they did, it's 2 patties, American cheese, nothing fancy there. But they put it on a bun with crunchy, like fried dill pickles.
They call it fried cucumbers, but it's
you can buy them. We bought them at Kroger.
Yeah.
And then it's got lettuce on it. I guess it just give you a little greenery. And then it's got like a Dilly ranch sauce they put over it.
And then the Grillo's pickles.
And that's all it is to it. That's all there is to it. It's really simple. So I said, you know what? I can make this. Let me see if I can do it better than Sonic did it. And I'm going to say 100% nailed it. No, I knocked it out of the park. That burger was so good and easy. And all you do is you buy everything pretty much. I did kind of whip up my own version of I didn't know you couldn't buy a dill sauce, like a dill ranch. But like dill's the flavor that makes ranch dressing ranch.
Yeah.
It's from dill. So I just said, let's do a ranch packet. Let's add some fresh dill to it. Let's put a little pickle juice in there. Let's put the blue plate to it. I didn't use like sour cream or anything like that. So it's really like a dill ranch mayo.
It was really good. It was way better than what they're putting on theirs.
We dipped the fries in it. Like the fries dipped in that stuff were excellent.
Well, Tyler made a comment when we were trying the burger after you did it. He was like, it almost tastes fresh. And I'm like, you're right. Because a lot of times smash burgers get greasy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's what makes
it
good.
They are.
Yeah.
They're supposed to be.
But this, like having that fresh dill on it and all the pickles and everything, it kind of like balanced out the greasiness.
Do you think the lettuce and the Grillo's pickles is what made it kind of like more of like a substantial burger?
Yeah, definitely.
Because when you look at it, it's a big burger. Like most time I see a smash burger, it's double patty, but they're not that big.
They're squished.
They're squished down. They're smashed down. Well, this one stands up. I mean, you get double patty. Like I did 3 ounces, so it had 6 ounces of ground beef on it, 2 slices of American cheese, and then you get the lettuce, the pickles, the ranch sauce, the Crispies. And so it's a big burger.
I'll go so far as to say that's the best smash burger I've ever had.
On the potato bun. Oh, you think it was the best smash burger you ever had?
Period.
I'll take that.
The best smash burger.
I'll take that.
I don't give out the compliments easy.
I feel like I was a little hard on the one at Sonic. Like I didn't think it was super pickly. I didn't think like it was like barely scratching the surface when I'm thinking a pickle smash burger, you know what I mean? But like yours was everything that I wanted it to be in a pickle smash burger.
I don't know. I think that ranch sauce really makes it though too.
Yeah.
Because it's different than just putting mayo, mustard, or ketchup or something like that on a burger.
Or just ranch dressing.
Yeah, or just ranch. No, ranch dressing wouldn't work.
It's too much. Yeah.
You got to add the fresh dill to it and a little bit of the pickle juice. That really drives it home and makes it a dill pickle flavor.
Well, there was a couple left over. We wrapped them up, threw them in the fridge, and like a day or two later, I ate one just cold straight out of the fridge. Still
good. If a smash burger's good 2 days later out of the refrigerator and not warmed up, it had to be a pretty good burger.
I saved the extra dilly sauce that you made.
Yeah.
And I did put a little extra of that on it, but still.
Oh, I dipped some cucumbers in it. Just raw cucumber dipped in that dilly ranch. It was so good. I'm thinking, so we were talking about this TikTok. You've seen them on TikTok. It's these different ways to do cucumbers. The guys doing all this stuff.
Mandolins the cucumbers.
Yeah. How good would they be just mixed in that sauce and just let them toss and set? And it's just like a cucumber salad, a dilly ranch cucumber salad.
I would.
Maybe some little bit of onion in it.
I love cucumbers, raw cucumbers like that.
I do with the tomato. I like it with tomatoes too. So you do tomatoes, cucumbers, onions, and then a little dressing. That would be really good.
Well, I think it's about time.
I think Googa has showed up in the green room. We're fixing to bring him on. So without further ado, y'all. So Shell, today we have a special guest. I'm sure everybody's seen him on YouTube. He's the king of food experiments, makes some of the most creative and best-looking meat videos out there. He's got three YouTube channels. He's built a massive following. I'm like 10 million total subscribers across all these platforms. I know it's crazy. He's got a new podcast, got a cookbook out. We're talking to the one and only Guga. Man, welcome to the show, and how's it been? Looking forward to this one.
Thank you, brother. It's I've been looking forward to it as well. I'm a huge fan of yours. I started YouTube actually watching you. Everybody knows how to barbecue right, and you've inspired me on a lot of my crazy experiments. So yeah, 100%. This is awesome.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, man, I know you're a busy man. You told us we talked briefly when you come into the room there that you just got off a plane coming from Portugal.
Yes, I'm sorry. My face is still a little bit sleepy.
Hey, it's all good,
Travel
man.
stuff, yeah.
How's everything going today, man? Everything good in your world?
Everything is fantastic. No complaints at all. A lot of work, like always. But, I say I know all the young creators and people that want to be creator. If you don't love this, you're not going to stick around for too long, and, I am addicted to it. I love what I do. I love experimenting. I love good food. And, that's why I do it. It's just, I'm very happy. So I'm great.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
I
good.
always say that it's easy to get started. It's hard to do it for over and over for years and years and years. So
It takes dedication.
yeah, it takes dedication,
It really does.
commitment.
So you grew up.
It's very easy to do 1 and 2.
So just a little background, Guga. So you grew up in Brazil, later moved to Miami. That's right, correct?
Yeah, so I grew up in Brazil. I'm very, very young, though. I came to the United States when I was like just a child, and but I went back and forth from time to time, but never permanently. So I was, I've always stayed more here in the U.S. So, but yeah.
So how did that background kind of shape your love of cooking? How'd you get into that?
So I was born in Uberaba, Minas Gerais, which is like a city known for beef in Brazil. It is something that it's like it's pretty much where they sell all the expensive cows for like their to make the breed better, basically. So they sell these like $1 million cows. So
Wow.
the town that I was born in, it's all about beef. And we have a saying in that town that if you don't have a steak on your plate, you're not really eating food. You're just eating like fast food.
But man, I could live there.
Yeah.
I
so
agree with that philosophy.
It's not considered real food if you don't have a steak, rice and beans, obviously. But you got to have a piece of meat there. If not, you're just eating like junk food.
Yeah, that's a good rule to live by right
do.
there. Steak for every meal. Shoot, I could get down with it. So how did you get into doing the YouTube videos? I mean, was that your real job, cooking, or what'd you have going on?
No, not at all. So I was a martial art instructor for many years. I taught martial arts. Yeah. So I started as that, and then I used to work in restaurant when I was doing martial arts business as well. And then after that, I got a big injury on my leg, and I will open a web development agency here in South Florida. And then I like to eat. I like to eat good food. I don't like to eat crappy food. So I used to take my crew all the time to a churrascaria, which is like the rodizio style steakhouses. And as you know, at that time, it was like $100 a person. And when you take 5, 10, 20 guys over there, that thing gets pretty expensive pretty quick. And we used to go, like 3 times a week because we love meat so much. So
you had to figure out a way to cook it yourself, right?
Brother, I'm telling you, brother, this is expensive, bro. And I was like, okay, well, we're not living. We're just maintaining our habits of eating food with this money, So
I get it.
They did not allow me to. It was a rental of the office, so they didn't allow any fire to be inside of the actual place for you to cook it. So you can't use like a burner. You can't do anything. You could use an induction, but anything like that. And so I was like, man, this is getting too ridiculous here. So what is any other way that I can cook some steaks for my people and we can enjoy lunch? Because we like to have lunch all the time as we talk about the website business and all that. So come up with sous vide. Sous vide started popping up at that time. And I said, you know what? I'm going to buy a sous vide bath and put it here and start cooking some steaks. And I did that. And my very, very first thing that I did, I just asked my cousin, say, grab my phone here and just record me with expecting absolutely nothing. And we cooked it. We cooked the steaks directly from frozen, as a matter of fact. And we threw it in the sous vide bath. And then there was, obviously, when you cook sous vide steaks, you got to sear it. We took it outside to the parking lot. I grabbed a little Searsall torch, put it in there, seared the steaks. Steaks came out delicious. Put it online. And my first video with no subscribers got 20,000 views.
Yeah.
And that's a big deal back then, you know. Nowadays we have shorts, which is impossible. At that time, that wasn't heard of. And everyone kept asking for, oh, when is the second one coming out? And I'm like, wait, what? I didn't even know. And so they kept asking me, oh, try it, because sous vide was pretty new at the time. And so they was like, oh, can you try like pork loin? Can you try this? Can you try that? Can you try the other? And we kept trying and keep feeding the beast of the people asking us what to do. And there you go. Now you know my whole history.
Well, I guess you were pretty shocked that first video blows up, you know. And what do you think was your first viral moment?
So that was pretty shocking, right? Because I couldn't believe I was getting so many comments, you know, and things like that. So that was pretty good. But my viral moment was later on when I had my second channel. Isn't it funny that I call it second channel now, because it's Guga Foods, which is my main channel now. Yeah. But at the time, I did start it primarily with sous vide, and I didn't even focus on Guga Foods at all. But then I got addicted. I have an addicted to personality, right? So once I like something, I jump right in. So I used to be home after work and wanted to make more videos. I was like, okay, well, I love cooking on the grill. Let me start cooking on the grill too. See the differences. People enjoyed it. And that's when Guga Food really takes off, you know, because sous vide is a very small niche. Mm-hmm. And it's not for everyone, and not everyone has a sous vide machine, but everyone loves, you know, grills and cooking on the grill. So that really took off. That's why, even though sous vide was my first channel, Guga Foods is now my main channel. And funny enough, I have a third channel called Googa. That channel has already surpassed sous vide everything, which was my main channel, and it is now surpassing Guga Foods as well.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
So
these ideas.
Yeah. So where do you get your inspiration? These ideas from?
I know how tough it can be.
Yeah, exactly.
And you've got 3.
that is probably one of the hardest things I do, coming up with new concepts, new ideas to keep everyone entertained. Because I say, like, you know, I mainly like to cook, right? So I cook on my channel, just like you do as well, Malcom. And the trend of YouTube nowadays, especially the people that used to cook, is actually not even cooking anymore. So they're like, oh, I try 20 different things, you know what I mean? Or I'm reviewing other people's cooking and stuff like that. So that's where the trend is going nowadays. But I just like to cook. So coming up with ideas. Oh, sorry, my gardener is going behind over. It's real, everybody. It's real. But coming up with the idea. Sorry. So coming up with the ideas is very difficult. So, but fortunately enough, I get a lot of feedback from my audience, and my audience is able to feed me with great ideas, great concepts, and a lot of them also just come from my trips. So, for example, I went to Portugal last time, not this time around, and they have a very important sauce over there. It's called piri piri. I don't know if you're familiar with it. Yeah, it's a delicious, spicy sauce. And I said, you know what? This is amazing. I've never heard of this before. So we came back and we dry aged the steak with it and we slather it. That's how ideas come along. A lot of my trips do very well.
I love that inspiration. I mean, we do the same thing. I mean, you know, of course, when you're in this, social media world, you're always watching social media. So I get inspiration from you, from other people, from other creators out there, from the comment section, and then from, wherever you go. So I get it. I get that. And if you look for inspiration, it's not hard to find when it's something that you're passionate about.
Exactly. So the travels, I'm not going to lie, has helped me tremendously because I didn't used to travel quite a bit. But now that I travel all over the U.S., all over different restaurants, that's what my my third channel is. Funny that I call it third channel. It's just in sequence, but it's surpassing everything. And I'm pretty sure next year that will be my main channel, by the way.
Yeah.
So that channel is all about traveling, visiting restaurants, and being able to give back. And when I say give back is the sense of like, I'm fortunate enough to be friends with a lot of chefs. They all watch my videos. They love the experiments and they actually take on, different experiments to put on their menus. And by the way, that's the biggest difference between us, Malcom, is that when we film something, we must come up with a menu every single time we film something, right?
Yeah.
When they are in the restaurants, they do like maybe they'll refresh the menu every 3 months or something like that. But man, we got to cook something new every single time. So it's hard. And then, so they watch the videos and we become really good friends. And I said, you know what? For this channel, I want to do more restaurants and go out, travel, show other things besides my bubble, if that makes any sense.
Mm-hmm.
And people are loving it, and it's doing extremely well.
So what's it like to juggle those three channels? I know how tough it is, and we've kind of got a couple going ourselves. But when you're incorporating, one of them is really centric around travel and having to go somewhere, your schedule has to be really crazy because you're still wanting to create food content, you're still wanting to do the sous vide content. So juggling those three, talk a little bit about that.
It is not for everyone. I will say that. Just to give an idea, most creators record maybe 1 to 2 long form YouTube videos per week. And then they might do 1 short, content or maybe 2 short content. So like 4 videos or something like that. Or you can go to even more extreme, like my good friend, Nick DiGiovanni. He's recording a bunch of videos at the same time, but he only posts 1 every 2 weeks or 1 every 3 weeks, right? I record 10 YouTube long format videos per week, plus 5 to 7 short forms per week.
Yeah.
So we're looking at anywhere between 15 to 17 videos per week. I don't know anyone that does that.
I don't either.
I don't know anyone that does that.
I mean, just from the production side, I know what that takes. I mean, it's not just you and a camera. I'm sure you've got a team behind you because you have to.
Oh, no, I cannot. I got to give credit where credit is due. I cannot do this by myself. It's not possible. I'm one guy, right? So I have an amazing crew. I have culinary directors with me. They help me. Look. Credit out to them. I cannot do it without them. You know what I mean? And they keep us going, and we have a very tight schedule. And in the beginning of the week, we say, okay, we're going to film these 17 videos this week. And no matter what, those videos get done. And it's thanks to my crew. Now, just because we film all those videos does not mean that they're all going to be posted. So we only post 1 video per week per channel. Now, you're probably thinking, if I've been doing this for 10 years so our back catalog must be really, really large. Yes, it's really, really large because we only post the best possible videos we have. So that's how it works.
Yeah. It was so I'm sure there's instances you create content, it just doesn't make the cut. Like you put all this work and effort into it, but you have to scrap it. And that's just part of it.
It happens, especially on the new channel, on the Googa channel. So a lot of people go like, "Oh, it's funny to me." on YouTube, right? Especially the comments, because when you really enjoy something and I go to a restaurant that I really, really like, and I have a facial expression that I show if I like it and if I hate it. So, and I'm always very honest. And sometimes when I really like the restaurant, I say it like it is. And people think that we're being paid by the restaurant to promote the restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
Let me be clear. I've never charged a restaurant $1 for anything. So it's just because we really like it. And sometimes I go to steakhouses that I really, really hate. And I also say it like it is. So, we always try to be as authentic as possible, especially with our experiments as well. Not all of our experiments go well. And for some odd reason, the audience enjoys more when they don't work.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I get that too with recipes, but I think that's because it brings a realism to it. Like, you don't think
they're just trying to put you in pain?
I mean, they want to see somebody. I think it makes you, it humanizes you. Like,
right.
Everything's not perfect. I know from behind the scenes on ours, if you saw our stuff, you'd probably think, man, he can't cook nothing. Because everything doesn't work. Everything does not work every time perfect. And it's easy when you can edit and make stuff look good. But to show that, hey, this was a failure. And it's okay to have failures because we're going to have them, but we're learning from those as well,
That's so true because not everything is perfect. Yes.
I got to know, what's the craziest experiment that you've done that you were surprised about how well it turned out? Like one that really
in a good way?
Yeah, in a good way.
Oh, okay, because I can give you a lot in a bad way. So one that really shocks me, and everyone asks me all the time the same exact questions. I go to the one that it's refresh on my memory the most because when you're filming, man, almost 1,000 videos a month. A year, over 1,000 videos a year. It's hard to remember everything. I'll be honest. And the funny thing is that we always say like it is, because if it's good, it's good. If it's bad, it's bad. And to keep that authenticity. But one that's really surprised me was mac and cheese powder, the Kraft mac and cheese, the one that comes inside of the box.
Yeah.
I used that to just season a steak. And at first I thought it was going to be a joke because my audience request is like, I was like, come on, you guys are trolling me. But I did it and it actually turned out good. That video went extremely viral. Every other creator I know did it as well. Even Gordon Ramsay. Even Gordon Ramsay says, and everybody said the same thing. It's actually good.
All right, I got to try that.
I know.
Because that just blows me away that you could take the Kraft mac and cheese powder, put it on a steak, and you sous vide it? Did you sous vide it?
I did.
Really?
That one was sous vide, and but after I did it, it was sous vide. So many other creators did it. They even put steaks on an air fryer with mac and cheese, and they say it turned out phenomenal. I didn't do that one, but it's incredible how we can find little things that we never thought of, and they actually work quite well.
Yeah. Well, that's what's fun, and I could see you get behind that because it sparks your interest, everything, because it does get a little mundane when you've just got to turn out another video. Like if you just had to cook another ribeye steak, you're not going to get as excited about throwing some mac and cheese powder on one, seeing what happens,
Exactly. So it also, that's what keeps me alive, I think, you know what I mean? Because being able to discover something I've never tried before and see how it tastes, it's very exciting for me.
So what's the one thing that you absolutely do not want to cook? Yeah, do you have any of those after all these experiments?
Okay, so it's always the ones that are the freshest one on your mind, right? Because there's so many that went bad. Like I dry aged a chicken for a month and a half, and it became rotten. I don't even want to talk about that.
Yeah,
yeah, and that was a while back. We didn't eat it in the video. We didn't eat it. Like we can't eat it. You don't understand. I also sous vide a brisket for like over a month, and that I had to throw everything away in my studio: the cutting board, the knives. I had to had a cleaning crew come in in the studio to clean for a month the garage because we did the experiment in the garage. Those are things you never hear of, but it was like terrible. But the one that stick out the most is probably the last one that I did, which was I dry aged steaks in durian. So, are you familiar with durian?
It's the fruit, the corpse fruit. Is that what it is?
It's disgusting, Malcom. It's disgusting, bro. So, it's already bad as you open it up. And then if you let it combine with the meat, dry age and in your dry age for a month and something days, and then it becomes rotten because, as you know, fruit goes bad really quickly.
Yeah, ferment real quick.
Yeah, so it was like rotten, fermented, bad smell all at the same time. And we tried it. Man, that was the worst thing of my life.
All right. I'm going to make note of that.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Age durian with durian fruit.
Yeah.
Oh, man. So with all of the videos and everything you do, I know how it is at home. Do you do a lot of actually cooking at home when the camera's off, or do you go out?
So my wife don't cook at all.
Yeah.
So it's all me, and my kids love to cook. So I am fortunate enough. So I have 3 kids. I have one is 14, 15, and the other one is 20. And they love to cook. So they cook for me a lot of the times now because they're older and they're learning to cook. But I'm the one that cook.
Yeah.
Yeah, I cook. I cook all the time.
What's your favorite thing to cook at home? Like your go-to
Picanha.
recipe?
Picanha. Yeah, so we cook. So if you ask me, like, what is my go-to? It's picanha, rice, beans, a little salad there. That's like, yes. You know what I mean? I can eat that all day, every day for the rest of my life. No problem at all.
Do you trim the fat off your picanha?
If you do that, I will no longer be friends with you.
I was hoping you said that. Because to me, that, like, picanha cooked over an open fire, when that fat starts dripping and it's just a flavor that you cannot describe with words. And it's so good. It'll make your eyes roll back.
I agree. What my family, it's funny enough, like, I've been doing this for such a long time. I've been on YouTube for 10 years now. And when we have a barbecue party in the house, that's all my family wants. They don't want anything else. Sometimes they want pork ribs. So they love pork ribs, but they just want picanha, rice and beans. That's all and then every, like, family get together as well, like Christmas time. We don't cook a ham. We don't cook turkey. They want picanha. They want picanha every time. That's all they want.
So are you cutting these picanhas up, or are you cooking them whole?
So depends. And I used to be really, really purious that I used to just like, only steaks only, because for me, I think it's the best way to do it. But nowadays I've grown more. I'm no longer, and I used to be like a purist as well. So like only salt on picanha, nothing else. Yeah. But my palate has grown, like sometimes I put barbecue rub, I smoke my picanha and I make steaks out of it and it comes out amazing. So I'm no longer like, stuck up like, oh, you can only do it this way and no other way. No, not at all. So it depends on what I'm in the mood for.
Well, that's great, but that takes us to another question. It's like, so you've done all this cooking, all these videos. Do you think how do I say this, Shell? Do you know what I'm trying to ask?
What have you learned over the years?
Yeah. So how
have you become better?
Yeah, from all this cooking.
Oh, that's a great question because of all of the experiments and the things that I do the most also in every video is that I create side dishes. So I'll give you an insight that most people don't know. The food experiments will always be the food experiment or something that we're trying to learn. But the side dishes is literally what I want to eat. Like I want to eat that. And with so many videos, we've never repeated a side dish. And it got to a point that the side dish is no longer a side dish. It's now a main dish. So I will make like chicken biryani as a side dish. And, I don't know if you ever made chicken biryani. It's like, it's complicated to make. It's a lot of steps. That has helped me a lot with my culinary journey because I can make every French sauce. I've learned how to create dishes from different countries. For example, like Turkish. I love Turkish food. And after I visit Turkish food, when I went to eat Turkish eggs, I don't know if you guys ever had it, and I've learned how to make them. It is incredible. So, yeah, I've learned a lot.
Hey, tell us about Turkish eggs. I got to hear it. So explain Turkish eggs to us.
So Turkish egg is basically, think about like a garlic yogurt sauce that goes on the bottom, and then you have poached eggs drizzled with this chili oil that they make specifically for them, and then they serve it to you on a toast. And it doesn't sound as good as it looks. If you look at it, you go like, I want that. So it's very simple. It's yogurt, and it has several different ways to do it. Poached egg and chili oil sauce, basically.
I'd definitely try it.
Well, we love chili oil sauce. Yeah.
Oh my God, bro!
Our latest thing has been the crunchy garlic oil. Have you seen those that they're selling, and everybody's putting them in the ramen and stuff like that? I've got to put that stuff on everything. It brings so much flavor to dishes that you wouldn't even think. It's not even an Asian dish. It just goes with it. Eggs is one thing it goes great with. It brings another element to an egg.
It goes good with everything. So I've been addicted to chili oil. If you go to my main channel lately, I've been doing a lot of experiments with chili oil, and it's one of those magical things that makes everything better.
Agreed.
and I think it does, like, as we age, or this is happening for me, and I don't know if it's happening for you, but my flavor profiles are changing. So stuff that, that I had an aversion to or never would have tried when I was younger, I'm craving. I guess I've just got this desire to learn more flavors and to learn how to cook with other stuff. Do you get that too with your journey?
110%. So when I was young, I didn't like certain things. And then as I got older, I'm excited to try something new, even if I don't like it. You know what I mean? And I have my nephew, which is really picky. He don't like to try anything new. And also one of my sons, I really, really pick, and the other one is not. And I just go like, when they get a little older, they'll understand to try something new. But you discover things that you'll be surprised to you that you will enjoy. When I meet with different chefs, they use certain ingredients that you would never think of actually working with, I'll go back to Turkish again. So Turkish, they have, I forgot what it's called right now. There's a sap that comes out of a tree that it's white. It's like, and they use that to put it on their food. And it's a very unique flavor that I just learned like 2 weeks ago. Mm-hmm. And then making other ingredients exceptional, just such as, let's say, sumac oil. Have you ever used sumac oil?
Never have. I've
For
seen
poison ivy.
Poison sumac. Yeah, we got a ton of that.
Sumac oil, like something I've never even thought of. I've had that on a previous restaurant visit that I made. I was like, oh my God, I got to try it. And it was amazing. So being able to expand your palate and try other things is fantastic.
So you have a book out called Breaking the Barbecue Rules. I got to ask, how hard was it to write a cookbook?
I'm not going to lie. It was very, very difficult. It was probably one of the biggest challenge for me because I have so many things I wanted to put it on the book. So narrowing them down was difficult because they only allowed me to put 100 recipes. So I was like, 100? So I literally had to crush them out, because I had over 1,000, especially from all the side dishes and things like that. But I will say this. I love making videos. I'm not a book writer. I don't know if I'll ever come up with another book because it took a lot of time away from me from making what I love, which is the videos. Mm. If I go on vacation with my wife knows me and she goes and we go we're not recording any video. And I'm the one that says it. I said, this is for me and you. We're not recording any video. She knows I have the itch. And she goes, and she says, just grab the camera. We're just going to have dinner and then you record it if you want. I was like, that's why I love you so much, So, I love making videos. So I don't know if I ever write a book again. How about you, Michael?
Yeah.
Well, so that's been our hang up too. The commitment that you have to take time away from everything else to sit down and do the book. It just doesn't fit into our schedule.
We've started
it many a times, but the business gets in the way. Making YouTube videos, making shorts, doing podcasts, just running a business, and it's such a time commitment that we just haven't. I've always said I'll do a book when I retire, when I have time, You know,
When you have
and
some,
maybe that will be the finale. If you've ever seen me working on a book, that means it's getting close.
Oh, no. We don't want, hey, do me a favor. Don't write a book.
Yeah. See, and it's not on the horizon anywhere that I see in the near future. That's for sure. Because I mean, I'm like you. I think of stuff in video form when I think of what we share and everything we do in life. And, you know, and Rochelle probably thinks I'm crazy, but I'll get my phone out at tables too. And you've had to tell me before, put your phone up. You don't have to take a picture of everything you eat, you know, but I do. And I think it's just it's an addiction, you know, making videos.
It is
100%.
And that gratification and immediate feedback, it does feed you, you know, like, you know, you post something, you think it's going to be good. The audience loves it. And they go like, oh, and it feeds you. So, yeah.
Well, Guga, thank you so much for being on. I'm going to let you go. I know you're ready to take a nap or.
No, what are you talking about? We're making a video right now.
So, well, before we get out of here, where can folks find your book, and then tell them all three of your channels, and if anybody's interested,
and
you
the
know,
podcast.
Give everybody a little bit about you, where they can find you and all that.
So I'm mainly on YouTube, even though I am also on all the other social media platforms as well. But my YouTube is my baby, and it's my life. It's what I love to do. I have 3 channels. One is Guga Foods, which is now the main channel. Then we have a channel that is called just Googa, and that one is the second channel, which will become the main channel next year. And then we have Sous Vide Everything also, which is dedicated for sous vide. But that's it. That's where you find me. And obviously it's Facebook, TikTok, and everything else, but it's always Guga Foods.
Okay. And I'm sure you can get the book on Amazon or.
Oh, yeah. You can get the book on Amazon and the Barnes and Nobles. The books is everywhere.
Well, good. Well, we're definitely excited about picking up a copy of it. And
I ordered it.
You know, I know we've been kind of playing tag here for a few years, and I would love for us to get together.
I was going to say that next.
Video, man. Yeah. So
Malcom,
that's what I want to see coming up.
You need to come here, or I need to go over there, but this needs to happen this year.
I think so. We're gonna work on it. I'm gonna get Tyler to work on our schedule to see when we can get. I'd love to. You know, I've only been to Miami just flying through the airport.
Oh no!
Days, but so I want to come down and get the tour.
Come on over. We have a lot of things. I'll give you the food tour. I'll take you to a few barbecue restaurants here or other restaurants for you to experience. Look, I'll be honest with you. I flew all over the world. I've been almost everywhere I can say. And Miami has amazing restaurants, amazing food, something that you should really experience. Not the ones that are all Michelin stars. I'm talking about the mom and pop shops that most people don't know about. Once you experience that, oh man, it's amazing.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
Well, man.
Hey, Malcom, book the flight tomorrow. Let's go.
Book the flight tomorrow. Okay. I've got plenty of miles, so I'm coming to Miami.
There you go.
You know, brother, thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to come on here with us. And we really appreciate it. Love everything you do. I mean, I know you've had so much success. We wish you success to continue. And we're definitely going to team up. We're going to do something, man. I think we're going to try to break YouTube with something.
Let's do it. 100%. I'm down. You know, just to finish this off, I said it before, I'll say it again. I'm a huge fan of you, Malcom. I've been watching you before I started YouTube. You were one of the reasons why I started YouTube. And funny enough, before, you know, I told my cousin to grab the thing, I was like, oh man, I wish I had a barbecue channel. It's always been my passion to make American barbecue channel, but it didn't work out that way, you know?
Hey, you never know. Guga barbecue may be coming.
Hey, there you go. Hey, a combination with you then.
Yeah, there you go. All right, man. Well, hey, look, have a good one. We appreciate you and nothing but the best.
Thank you, brother. You're the best. We'll talk soon.
The How to Barbecue Right podcast is brought to you by our friends at Primo Grills. Shell, did you know that Primo is the only ceramic grill made right here in the good old USA?
What? Are you telling me that Primo Grills are proudly crafted here in the USA, ensuring top-notch quality and support for local craftsmanship?
I sure am. Plus, Primo Grill not only delivers mouth-watering flavor, but because of their innovative oval design and superior ceramic construction, Primo Grills also gives you a ton of cooking versatility.
Whether you're smoking low and slow or searing a steak to perfection, Primo Grills gives you the consistent heat distribution for mouth-watering results every time.
What she said, y'all. Y'all visit primogrill.com and check them out. So, man, how cool was that?
Yeah.
I learned something. I didn't know. I mean, I knew he had 3 channels. I didn't know how busy he was running those 3 channels. I mean, I know it takes a lot. I mean,
can you imagine making that many videos?
Not when you travel so much. I mean, he was doing.
That's so impressive.
That's crazy. That's just a ton of content. You have to have a team. You have to have a really strong team behind you to do that much content in that many different areas too.
You can tell how excited and like how much he.
Yeah.
Like,
that's what
it's
that's
hard
what
to
it
keep
takes.
that excitement up over all these years.
Yeah, I love his whole concept on going out, showcasing these restaurants, these chefs, and all that. How fun, man! That's kind of like your own diners, drive-ins, and dives thing. You just created your own thing, and you're just going out and trying them.
You love Anthony Bourdain. You watch Anthony Bourdain constantly. Is that your next thing? You're going to be the Anthony
the
Bourdain?
Travel guy that just goes out.
So down.
I don't know if I could do it. Some of those, man, like the exotic places and stuff, I don't know if my guts could take all that. Because, you watch these people eat this stuff when they travel like that. It's one thing if you're eating at some chef's restaurant. But if you're out in a village and you're trying this goat that they just killed and drank its blood, you got to eat the heart right there.
Thought you do at Mossy Oak.
Yeah, but I usually don't eat it raw. You've brought me around to eating raw fish, so maybe, who knows, maybe I will be.
Hey, there's nothing better than some raw fish.
You get tuna that's fresh out the water, man, it's good. A little soy sauce, a little wasabi on the side. I don't need rice. I just want the fish. So good.
Well, Matt, what you got going on? Got anything coming up?
Yeah, we got a ton of stuff coming up. Well, actually, let's see. Then our next big event, we're going to be at a brewery down in Oxford coming up. That's in 2-3 weeks.
Yeah.
Is that right?
August 9th.
August 9th. If anybody's in the Oxford area and they want to come by and check out, we're going to have some barbecue samples there.
We're just giving it away.
Just giving it away. Yeah. And then we're also, you can go there, try beer. They've got all kinds of good beers they're making right there.
Circle and Square. I kept saying Square and Circle.
The Circle and Square Brewery.
Circle and Square
Oxford,
Brewery.
Mississippi. We're going to be there. We're going to be at the Raps Brewery, and that's coming up in October.
Mm-hmm.
That's in Mountain Home, Arkansas. That's going to be cool. I'm excited about that one.
We're starting a brewery tour.
Yeah, maybe I need to do videos of these different breweries when I go.
Hey, that's a
talk
good
about
idea.
the beer making and testing the beer. Man, what a dream job! God, that new thing came to light right there. I didn't even think that was possible. Going around just trying beer. Holy smokes! That's genius, Shell.
Do you remember that guy? I think he was on Travel Channel or Discovery Channel or whatever, but that's what he did.
It was a Zane Lamprey or whatever. Go around. Yeah, he did do that.
I love that show.
Man, that's a fantastic idea. Go around and try beer and barbecue. That's all you do.
Do you get to see the next day morning? Or, the morning?
No, that'd be rough. I just got the hangover.
Yeah.
That'd be a whole different channel. Just what do you do for hangovers? It's just dragging out of there, one eye open, trying to cook something. First, you just kill like a big gallon of sweet tea, trying to get back right. Take a BC powder. And now we're going to cook something. Just got to keep it real quiet.
This is what that Landing Cooks guy does, right? Like he's hungover.
Yeah, his channel's pretty good. That dude cooks some good looking stuff too.
Yeah, he does.
But yeah, no, we've got some other stuff coming up, different things. We got what do we got at the shop? They're working on a new contest for the shop, I think. I don't know if probably in October.
Yeah.
They were talking, but it'll be geared around football. That's a big thing coming up. It's football season.
Are you excited?
Fantasy draft coming up. I'm very excited about football. Not so much fantasy. I'm excited about the draft. That's about it. But
has the appeal worn off?
Football? Never.
No, fantasy.
Oh, I just suck at it. I don't have the time commitment that it takes to keep up with it all year round. Maybe I would do better on dailies. like daily fantasies where you
Yeah.
just do a team for one day, you know, that I would probably do better at that, but I don't even have time to look at that stuff really. So
You just enjoyed the
yeah.
watching the football.
Yeah. Oh, we got dove season coming up too. I'm excited about that.
Well, Malk, that's all I have for you today.
All right. Well, hey, y'all want to, Tyler, tell them where they can, about the community and all that good stuff. Because we got some contests going on that y'all check out the contest.
Yeah, so y'all, we got this last contest running, but we run contests all the time. So make sure you head on over to facebook.com/H2Q community. Look for the pin post at the top. It's where all of our contests are run. And if we're not running a contest, make sure y'all are hanging out there on the weekend. I know we do. And share your recipes, ask questions. That's where we get a lot of the questions we ask here on the podcast from. So
Oh, yeah. Malcolm shared his success on biscuits the other day.
Heck yeah, the biscuits were fired.
Those biscuits were perfect.
That was the best biscuit I ever made, and I hope I can keep doing it. Man, you know, I think to make good biscuits and cornbread, you just have to do it all the time. I think that's why my mamas was so good. Or my grannies, they made them every day.
Yeah.
It's like biscuits in the morning, cornbread at night. Biscuits in the morning, they can do it with their eyes closed. Doesn't matter. And I still have to, okay, I got to look at this and see how much flour, you know, do I sift it? Do I have to add baking soda or baking powder, all that? I got to follow that. I still just don't do it from memory. But now I think I can.
Well, you've been kind of doing it a lot
2
more
cups
this
of
summer.
flour.
You've gotten in the swing.
You know what I did? Let me tell you what I did real
Okay.
quick before we get out here.
Yeah.
I took 2 cups of white lily self-rising flour. I sifted it in a bowl. And then I took a stick of butter that I stuck in the freezer for just, 10, 15 minutes, just to get it really cold. Wouldn't froze. Box grater. Grated it into my flour. And I took a fork and just kind of mashed it all in, and it starts getting like gravelly. You know, the butter starts incorporating the flour, and you just break it all out. And then I took about, I would say, 1 2/3 cup of buttermilk, because I started with a cup, and I was like, I need a little more, and I need a little more just to get my consistency right. I stirred it up, turned it out on some flour, mashed it down, folded it on itself, mashed it back down. I did that 5 times. And then the last time, I just kind of spread it out, and I just had a glass. I didn't have a biscuit cutter or nothing.
It was a pint glass.
Yeah, I just grabbed a pint glass, floured it, cut my biscuits, put some Crisco cooking oil in the bottom of an iron skillet, got it on I think it was at 425.
That's pretty
450,
hot.
450. I was at 450 because I had to look that up. My mom said cook them at 450. So I put that in the oven, got that skillet out, put my biscuit over in there, flipped it, like laid it down, flipped it over once. So oil's on top and bottom. Did that with all the biscuits. 18 minutes in the oven, brushed them with a little butter, kicked them up on broil. It was about 1.5 minutes on broil, brown the tops. They were flaky, layery, not crumbling apart. Big old cat head biscuits.
And they had flavor.
It was so good. I think incorporating that butter into that flour does it. My mom's recipe, she just uses like Crisco and flour and buttermilk. I did put a pinch of sugar in there too. I forgot about it. Pinch of sugar. Not much sugar, just a pinch.
Just a balance.
Yeah, just a balance. But man, those are good biscuits. I think I can do it again. I think I got it now.
Out of all the biscuits you've cooked, and you've been working on it for a while now,
Yeah.
on and off.
I've tried different things, different ratios.
But that was your best batch.
That was the best batch.
They were
But
superb.
Michelle, tell them where they can find us.
If you'd like to connect with Malcolm, it's HowToBBQRight on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, and of course, YouTube. And if you'd like to connect with me, it's Miss Southern Shell on Instagram and TikTok.
All right. Well, hey, we appreciate y'all hanging out with us here today. Hope y'all enjoyed that interview with Googa because that was awesome. I got to go back and listen to it now.
You got to go to Miami now.
I'm going to Miami. But we appreciate it, and we will be back next week. We're going to talk about all those barbecue fails next week. So if y'all got any more, go ahead and share them. We gone.